Will your coins be featured in the auction event of the year? If you have coins to sell and want to realize the prices for them they truly deserve, there's no better place to auction them than the Stack's Bowers A&A Pre-Show and Convention auctions in Chicago in August. Stack's Bowers Galleries represents the merger of two of America's most prominent auction companies, Stack's and Bowers & Morena, and already Stack's Bowers is breaking new ground. The company is delighted to be chosen as the official auctioneer of the American Numismatic Association for the next 3 years. The first order of business is the Chicago A&A show in August. Stack's Bowers Galleries is the official auctioneer of both the A&A World's Fair of Money pre-show and convention auctions. Consignment deadlines are May 16th for world lots and June 20th for U.S. lots. In this video, you'll hear from Stack's Bowers President Chris Napolitano, Executive Vice President Chris Karstedt, and Viken Yegparian, Vice President of Numismatics. They'll give you a glimpse of some of the coins that have already been consigned for auctioning at the A&A, and how you can take part in the consignment process for these world-class auctions. In a nutshell, consigning items through Stack's Bowers is easy, and they take care of all of the details for you. Stack's Bowers has the resources and desire to serve the needs of each and every consigner. You'll also hear from A&A Executive Director Larry Shepard, who feels that the A&A's partnership with Stack's Bowers will not only benefit both, but has the potential to benefit the entire numismatic community. To consign your coins to Stack's Bowers for the Chicago A&A Pre-Show or World's Fair of Money auctions, call 1-800-458-4646 for the West Coast office, or 1-800-566-2580 for the East Coast office. Stack's Bowers' experienced team of helpful consignment directors will be happy to serve your numismatic needs.
One of the things that we're very proud of is that we are now approaching our conventions and our activities in more of a partnership basis with other entities. So a good example of that is the relationship we have with Stack's Bowers, who will be providing our auctions at both the official A&A P&G pre-show as well as for the summer A&A, the World's Fair of Money. And through this relationship with Stack's Bowers, we are not only giving them the opportunity to conduct our auction, but they are also helping us conduct educational forums. They're lending their expertise to our educational programs. They're providing articles and speakers and so forth. And we see this as a wonderful two-way street, where we're working with them to help them have more successful auctions. They're working with us to provide more benefits, more educational opportunities, more expertise to our membership. And we think that's the way things should work in the numismatic hobby.
Specifically regarding the auctions, we haven't really been quiet about the fact that we're jumping for joy with the opportunity of having the A&A sales for the next 3 years. As someone that has been in the business, and as again I mentioned Dave, who has been a past president of the A&A, we're always strong advocates for the A&A. We believe that the A&A should be an organization out there for the collectors. We want to help the A&A grow their membership. This is a mission for us. We want to help the A&A bring more young people into the numismatic hobby. So with the expertise we have on staff with paper money and world coins and ex-numia, tokens and metals and U.S. coins, we feel like we can bring a great deal of education at the A&A conventions themselves. We're planning seminars with all of our experts. We're hoping to fill the rooms, with educational presentations, for people who want to get involved with Morgan dollars, get involved with Condor tokens, get involved with Civil War tokens. How about obsolete paper money? We want to bring an education, not just the auction. I know the auction is important to us, but I'm talking about our mission at Stack's Bowers to bring education and increase membership to the A&A, and that's important to us. A personal favorite of mine that I'm very excited about is to bring the Rarities Night that Bowers & Morena originated back in the 90s back to the A&A convention this year. It is going to be jam-packed with exciting coins, paper money. We have consignments in-house that run the gamut from early gold patterns.
We have several collections that we're working on currently right now for the A&A, but one of the biggest collections that we just received here at the Midwinter A&A was a dealer collector who gave us a complete seated half dollar set in MS that we'll be offering at the A&A in Chicago. It has some incredibly rare dates and mint marks in this particular set. We've been working on this for a couple of weeks, and it's a 7-figure collection. We also have another collection in-house. It's a 7-figure collection. It includes patterns, territorials, and a lot of federal U.S. coinage. So we have a lot of things going on currently, and then we have several things that we're looking at, and we're looking forward to having a vast array of fresh U.S. coins.
One of the areas that I've always enjoyed working on are early American coins and metals, and it's actually one of the more significant consignments that we have coming up to our A&A auction this summer, the official auction of the A&A convention in Chicago in August. This particular group, which I'm thinking of, is composed of mostly colonial type coins. It's actually an interesting group in that it's lacking a lot of the state coppers that are usually very common in that field. They're mostly type coins, ranging from Massachusetts silver coins on up to Washington pieces to put bookends to the timelines involved. But this was a collection put together in the 1970s for the most part. You have beautiful type coins like a choice continental dollar, the 2Rs variety, I believe, a Chalmers shilling, which probably rivals the Ford specimen, which we sold in the early 2000s. It looks like a real nice unk, although these are on their way into the grading process. A wonderful silver St. Patrick's halfpenny, again lightly circulated, but one of the better ones out there. A pair in copper and silver of the Casterland metals, probably early strikings from original dies. You have just other wonderful coppers, some great Washington pieces. Oh, I forgot actually one of the most important pieces in the group is a 1792 Roman head cent, which is a beautifully toned choice to gem unk piece. And these were consigned to us recently, and they're going into the grading and cataloging process. I believe that they're on their way to, if not already at PCGS for grading. And we're all eagerly waiting the results as to how they're going to grade out, as is the consigner. So that's just one of the many collections that we have in already and that we're working on.
It's very easy to consign to auction. Basically, in a nutshell, you say, I want to sell these things, and then we do everything else. We market them, we grade them, we catalog them, we photograph them, we put them online, we sell them to the world. And all it takes is for you, the client, to come to one of us as consignment directors and say, can you please help me bring my collection to market? There's not a single thing that we don't handle for you. You asked about how do you know how is a consignor confident in the price that they receive for their items? All of our auctions are public sales. Our auctions are attended by collectors, they're attended by dealers, they're attended by other parties, and they're not only attended in our room, but people participate online from around the world. So your coin is going to realize it's not going to sneak out the back door with one private offer. It's going to be heavily competed for. The dealer community will not let a single item slip through the cracks, and prices realized at Stack's Bowers are as strong as they have ever been.
Well, Stack's Bowers provides a tremendous opportunity for all consigners, both where each one of us as consignment directors can learn to the special needs of each individual consigner. No two consigners, and I've helped hundreds of people at this point in my career, is alike. Each one has their unique and individual needs, and that's one of the things that I learned early on in my career here. there's no one equation for every person. So recognizing that and knowing how to answer the questions and knowing what to get done for each individual consignor to make sure that they are happy with each step in the process is paramount.
We are aggressively seeking consignments for our A&A sale this year, as I had mentioned slightly earlier. The Rarities Night is going to be a special and memorable event, and I expect the spaces for that night to fill quickly. In fact, I expect that session to close within the next 4 to 6 weeks, whereas the rest of the sale will be open for consignments probably till mid-June. So anyone who's out there with that, even one rarity that they think would do a great, belongs in that Rarities Night at the A&A, should contact a consignment director at our firm as soon as possible. We are gathering consignments for the entire week of A&A and for the pre-A&A. This is the first time ever that a single firm has had both the pre-A&A auctions and the A&A auctions. So we have plenty of space, but what also is an advantage to consigning early is your material then is used as part of our marketing campaign, and it gets out there a little more than it might get out if you wait to the very last minute. We have an extensive marketing campaign planned with the A&A and the board of directors. It's one of the most impressive plans I've seen. I saw bits and pieces of it yesterday. And 2011 in Chicago is the place to be for your consignment, without fail. And that doesn't take away from the fact that after the A&A, we still have Philly and Baltimore, but we have great things planned for August, and we hope that you contact one of us. Let us help. Let me help. Let Dave help. Let Chris help. Let one of us help you bring your collection to market.